headed our way right now. Keep your cameras going. We are now safe in the air.
Could be 18. What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. It's me, Daria, and the GOAT, Vidant.
What's good?
It is weekend. Let's
NFL
go!
weekend, bro.
NFL weekend. Alright, bro. Today or this week,
It's a big game. It's
busy
like bigger.
week. It's also a big game, but it's a really busy week. Saturday,
We have soccer games, so I'm pretty excited.
first game of spring. I have a game in the morning. Vinod has a game at noon, so it's gonna be pretty busy in and out.
And
Not the in and out food. This guy loves food. Who doesn't love food? But it's gonna be a pretty busy week, and on Sunday it is NFL Super Bowl weekend. You good?
I don't want to go to Hindi class.
Oh my God! You just ruined my day, man.
It's fine. It's fine. That's just 3 hours.
We have Hindi
Quickly do it,
classes
then we'll watch
too,
Super Bowl.
bro. It's fine.
But in today's video, we will be talking about
We went to Universal Studios in October of 2025. Not so long ago, right?
Yep.
Just a few.
Let's go.
Bro, my brain is too much, bro. I'm not doing math. A few months ago, we went in October 2025, but I can say that it was an awesome experience, right, Vinod?
Yep.
Even the Jurassic World ride.
Yeah, and we'll tell you guys.
We'll
later
tell you
on,
about
bro.
that later. Stay tuned for that. But I can say it was a really nice experience, and I would like to go there another time.
More than 1,000,000,000,000 times, bro. If I was living there, I would have been going there 24/7.
And are one of our favorite rides. Well, not rides, but it's called the StudioTour, and that is one of the most unique attractions there. So we will be talking to you about that. All right, guys. So now we're gonna get into the topic of tickets and park access.
So first in Universal Studios Hollywood, they're split into two main parts: the upper law and the lower part.
Yeah, divided by using the gigantic escalators, bro.
Yeah, those were like super duper long.
It was like really big, but
take you like 2 minutes to get down there.
yeah. But the good thing is, even if you have general admission, which is I forgot the other one, but we'll just call it the VIP one. So there's a VIP admission, and then there's a general one. The general one is like.
No, I'm sorry. I'm trying to yarn, bro. I'm tired.
Man, this guy's tired. Why don't you just go to bed? While he sleeps, let's talk.
I'm not gonna sleep, bro.
Okay, while he's awake, let's talk about that. There's the two tickets, the general one and the VIP one. I call. The VIP one has some cool benefits, and the general one has
Basic.
it's not that bad. We had the general one, and we could still access both lots, which was cool, right?
Yep.
We got to get all the rides, which was fun.
Yo, that's actually cinema. We got all of the rides done.
I know, we in one day too.
Yeah.
But they're split into two parts, as Vinod said, the upper and lower lot. Alright, guys, this is what we did before the studio tour.
So when we arrived in the morning, we explored the whole park. Well, half of the park, but we finished all of them rides.
But by noon, we were like super tired. And I like being tired.
I feel tired, bro.
Why don't we just go to bed?
Okay.
Well, my friend over here, or should I say my brother. I don't want to wake him up. Never mind. While my brother over here is sleeping, let me tell you about what we did during noon. So by noon, we were all tired and we wanted to eat something. So we were eating lunch, and I thought he did something when he heard lunch. But when we had lunch, bro, he just rubbed his tummy, bro.
Okay, I don't feel tired. I'm fine.
You want food?
No.
Okay. I wasn't gonna give you food either way. But we were tired, we wanted lunch, so we had some lunch, and we were like, what are we gonna do now? We're not gonna sit here for an hour to do nothing. So then we thought of we went to two cool, awesome undescribable experiences.
Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious.
Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious.
Okay,
Okay, enough
so
singing
we
for
had
today.
like the best time over there.
Yeah. Let's get into the studio tour.
Studio tour was the best.
It was awesome. That ride, it was like cool.
Yeah.
We thought it was just going to be like a ride taking us to Hollywood. Or not Hollywood, Universal Studios. But it was way more than that.
Yep.
Alright, so let's get into what the studio tour actually was. So basically, the studio tour was this tram that took us all around the universe. Not
Yeah.
kind of. They took us all around the Universal Studios.
Park.
It took us through the sets and all the warehouses.
Yeah, we're like the Hollywood, like,
Movies are filmed.
yeah.
Bro, that was so tough, bro.
I wish we could have met the actors, but we couldn't. Because, yeah, they're roaming around somewhere we don't know.
Yeah. And bro, that was crazy.
Yep.
Those events that happened that we
Those are
went,
mind-blowing.
bro. We literally, we were in this area where it got flooded. Fire was happening.
And we could actually feel the heat of the
Yeah.
fire.
And the water almost reached to my feet. I was like, bro, please not my shoes, bro. Please not my shoes.
I actually thought that was real, but it was
Yeah.
fake.
And it was moving like crazy.
Hmm.
But we realized soon it wasn't real.
I thought it was dreaming, bro.
Not funny. But but the ride was actually so cool. We went to see all the sets used for movies. Like Home Alone and many more movies, bro. It's too many. But we also saw a set that was in the making. Isn't that crazy? It was like still building, but they had to like hide it from us because we don't want to know it, right? People are going to leak it and then drama starts and we don't want to get it. We'll be leaving you with the video, so make sure you look at that. And we'll see you guys after the video.
Good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon. Welcome to the studio tour. Welcome.
Loud sound effects, fire effects, sudden tram movement, so hold on and hang on to have your cameras ready. Just make sure to keep them away from the water. We founded our studio in 1912 back in the East Coast, then moved it here March 15, 1915, and we've been here ever since. We're making our way down to the first section of the studio known as the front lot. This is where most of our sound stages are located. And these buildings are where most of our filming takes place. Our way in, I'd like to remind you to please remain seated at all times. Hold on to your belongings, hang on, and if you're planning on taking any pictures or video in here, I highly recommend you turn off the flash on your cameras. We do not want to scare any of the potentially dangerous creatures that live here.
Ooh!
Palm 360 3D. And they were used as assorted Caribbean islands for the Disney's Pirates of the Caribbean movie franchise. Also, recently, Ariana Grande took over all these sets for her short film, Brighter Days Ahead. This is the part where she filmed the black and white portion of the short film. Right now, they're letting us drive through one of our sound stages. As we make our way in, a quick reminder to please remain seated inside the tram, hold on to your belongings, and hang on. Now you'll notice this soundstage is a little different. Customize it to make it look like different train stations without having to build one from scratch. For example, in the TV show Bones, they turned this into a Washington for one of our commercials, so they've turned it into the fictional Universal Mass Transit Station in San Francisco. Right there, there's a little tremor. Don't worry, these are coming in California. We'll make it up for safety. All right, it's a lot stronger than I anticipated. Please remain seated, remain calm, and listen up. The only way we're going to safely get out of here is to keep your feet firmly planted on the ground. Not
What happened? What?
before anything else happens to us. You just survived Earthquake, the big one. This attraction originally opened over 35 years ago in 1989, and it reopened last year in time for the 60th anniversary of the Studio Tour and the 50th anniversary of the movie that inspired the attraction, the classic disaster movie Earthquake, which filmed here in the studio as well. Now, we are a little past the halfway mark of the tour. This is an official reminder to please remain seated at all times, keeping heads, arms, and legs inside the vehicle. Hold on to your belongings, hang on, and if you have any emergencies or require assistance, pull on the...
Oh my god. What happened?
Oh, there's definitely another shark in the water. For safety, we're gonna move the tram forward a little bit. We're gonna hide right here behind this beautiful abandoned dock filled with danger signs and gasoline tanks. The Shark from the movie Jaws, directed by Steven Spielberg, which premiered in the summer of 1975. This was the first ever summer blockbuster, and this movie just turned 50 years old last June. Steven Spielberg himself named our mechanical shark here. His name is Bruce, and Bruce is the only shark in the world that can swim on top of the water in reverse, as you can catch him doing right now. These sets were also the town of Cabot Cove during the filming of the TV show Murder, She Wrote, starring Angela Lansbury as Jessica Fletcher. But as you know, the studios are right here in Southern California. That means our weather is usually very sunny and dry throughout the entire year, which is great for filmmaking, but sometimes we need weather that's different from sunny and dry, and when that happens, we need to create that weather artificially. This area is called Old Mexico, and as we drive in here, we're gonna have a little weather demonstration for you with a little bit and lightning. We're gonna show you how we make rain for film and TV. We're gonna park right here. And I want you to take a look on the left-hand side because it's gonna start raining in 3, 2, 1. Anywhere in the studio, even inside of the sound stages, wherever we need rain. But here in Old Mexico, it's been raining non-stop since 1968. So this area is prone to giant flash floods like that one headed our way right now. Keep your camera straight! That effect is created using thousands of gallons of recycled water. You can see it in the movie Big Fat Liar with Frankie Muniz and Paul Giamatti here on your screens. You can also see the same flash flood in the music video to the song Judas by Lady Gaga and the music video to the Wild Wild West version of Bailamos by Enrique Iglesias. You may also recognize Old Mexico, mainly this area on the left here, from movies like Nacho Libre with Jack Black, Three Amigos, Indiana Jones and the Kingdom of the Crystal Skull, Maxine with Mia Goth, produced by A24, TV shows like Criminal Minds Beyond Borders, Star Trek Picard, and this was the town of Pariah in season 1 of Westworld on HBO. Now we're gonna be heading into our residential sets. The first houses you're gonna see here on the left, at some point were real houses where people lived. The studio bought them that drive them. We've created countless of them, so you might see some of your favorites here on the left, like Dr. Hammond's Jeep from Jurassic Park and Jurassic World. You also see a few of the Fast and the Furious cars, including Dominic Toretto's Charger, and near the end you'll see Bumblebee and Barricade from Transformers parked here. If you look on the right, you'll get a little sneak peek at our Halloween event, Halloween Horror Nights, which continues tonight and through the weekend. This is where we do Terror Tram, where we let guests off the tram and then pick up whomever survives later on. This year's Terror Tram is themed Enter the Blumhouse. Blumhouse is celebrating their 15th anniversary making horror movies, and we're celebrating here with them using a lot of their movies for the Terror Tram. This is also where we keep some of our more iconic sets, like the Bates Motel and the Psycho House from Alfred Hitchcock's Psycho, which filmed here in 1960. Right now, the Bates Motel is slightly covered by Enter the Blumhouse, but the Psycho House is quite clear, and we're going to be driving up there. Now, the Psycho House is so iconic architecturally, it became the inspiration to many of the haunted houses you now see in horror movies and TV shows, and it's also a miniature. It's built at 7/8 of the scale of a real house. That way it looks a little further away from the motel than it actually is, through a filming technique known as forced perspective. Now we have to get really close to the house, and I don't want to scare anybody, but legend has it that Mother still watches over the motel from her bedroom window in the second story of the house. But that's just, Norman Bates is home, we should get out of here. Oh, luckily we are now safe in the airplane crash site set from the movie War of the Worlds, directed by Steven Spielberg, starring Tom Cruise and Dakota Fanning. This set features a real plane. You're seeing the pieces of a 747 jet that was brought here and destroyed for just one scene in this movie. The scene when Tom Cruise and his family attempt to escape their house in the state of New Jersey right after the extraterrestrial invasion begins.
The airplane crash site is a perfect example of a set that is all designed around a vision that Steven had.
When you first again to sit down to talk about War of the World, I thought, what if the 747 goes down right in a big neighborhood? Because it's just something you don't see.
You're doing good. Realistic दिखाने के लिए. Listen, I want you to close your eyes, okay? Now closed.
कैसा लग रहा है? स्क्रीन में देख.
Robbie, get in.
After War of the Worlds, you can see the same set used in music videos like Fly by Nicki Minaj and Rihanna, Take It Back by Logic. They did a zombie photo shoot for an episode of America's Next Top Model here. This was used in Community with Joel McHale, Angie Tribeca with Rashida Jones, Love on Netflix, and also Ariana Grande's short film Brighter Days Ahead. This is where she sings Supernatural. We also use this set for tons and tons of home insurance commercials, as well as to train some of the local emergency departments and search and rescue dogs. Though, Right now, we're going to be taking you away from the set of a giant extraterrestrial invasion movie directed by an Academy Award winner and into the set of a giant extraterrestrial invasion movie directed by an Academy Award winner. Welcome to Jupiter's Claim from Jordan Peele's Nope.
Movie magic only happens when a team of collaborators, often in the hundreds, work together to take an impossible notion and bring it to life. This is Jupiter's Claim, a nostalgic, small-time Southern California amusement park owned by former child star Ricky Jr. Over there, look into the winking well and have your picture taken just like the kids in that old 90s movie Kid Sheriff. That's what this whole place is loosely based on. Remember that one? No? Why? A little further down, you can see the brand new Star Lasso experience. Built to showcase an unbelievable new live show. It's not looking so live. Anyway, behind this Hollywood fantasy of the gold rush frontier town lies a sinister secret. It is smack dab in the center of New York.
Whoa, that was
crazy.
a crazy ride, right? But other than that guy chasing us with the knife, bro. That guy was scary, bro.
Whatever, bro.
I never want to see that guy again. That guy, I'm getting nightmares for 2 years now, right? But hopefully you guys liked the video. We're gonna have to wrap it up over here. But for you guys to like, share, and subscribe, comment down. And please comment down if you guys have been to Universal Studios or not. And
What's
if
your
you guys
rides?
are gonna go, make sure to comment if this helped you out. We just want to know. We want to get some feedback. And also comment down what you guys want to see next.
And who do you think is going to win the Super Bowl? We can't forget about it.
Yep. Seahawks forever. Let's go. Did you guys know what? Super Bowl Sunday? And do you guys know one actual, fact? I keep saying the Cardinals. I don't know why. But the Patriots are wearing their jersey they won the Super Bowl with. And the Seahawks are wearing their jersey that they won the Super Bowl with. So this is going to be a crazy game. So
That's it for today's video. If you liked it, you know the drill.
you know the drill. Walk out the building. Yeah,
You stole my role, Timmy. That's my role, not yours, right? But that's it for today's video. If you liked it,
make sure you like, subscribe. You know the drill.
yeah.
Same place.
Until
But
then,
we out. Peace.